Alright, so today we're going to be talking about line of best fit. So basically it is all on the calculator. So you got to enter stuff into the calculator. You're going to let your calculator do the line of best fit. So let's take a look at number 19. The following data was collected from an experiment. In the experiment, objects of different masses were placed on a horizontal surface and the force needed to make them start to move was recorded. Okay, that's a lot of words. Basically, let's just look at the chart. You have your X is mass, Y is force. So we have to create a line of best fit or line of regression from the data. So go to your calculator, you're going to go to stat, you're going to press edit, and now if you notice, you have stuff in there. So to get rid of it, you press clear down. Then you go to L1 and you're going to do the same thing. Press clear and then down. So it goes away. Never press delete. So now what you can do is enter your X into L1 and your Y goes into L2. So calculator, you're going to type it in 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2, 3, and 5. If you notice, I press enter after every number I type in. 2.1, 3.8, and so forth. You got to make sure that you type it in accurately because it will mess up your data in your equation. And last one is 19.1. Alright, so your data is into your calculator. You want to double check to make sure you typed it in correctly. And now we need to do the line of best fit. So a line is Y equals MX plus B. So now what we're going to do is hit stat, go over to calc, and then you do 4. That gives you the line of regression. Do calculate. And now if you notice, instead of your M, it is A. So it is Y equals AX plus B. So it gave you that your A is equal to 3.8. Let's round. Let's do 9. And your B is equal to 0.28. So now you found your A, you found your B, plug it in. So Y equals 3.89x, which is your slope, plus 0.28. That's all you got to do. So now we're going to use our equation to estimate the force needed for a 2.5 mass. So it says force. If you look at your chart, force is labeled as your Y, and 2.5 mass is your X. So which one do you have? You have your X. So what are you going to do with that? You're going to plug it in place of X. Y equals 3.89. Plug in 2.5 plus 2. Actually, just kidding. It is 0.28. There we go. So now you go to your handy dandy calculator, type it in. 3.89 parentheses 2.5 parentheses plus 0.28. So that means the force that you need is 10.005, 2 decimals. That is 10.01. And force, the units are N, which is newtons. Okay, number 20. So the table gives the number of hours studying for a math exam and the exam grade. So study hours, grade. So you got to figure out what's your X, what's your Y. So let's see. The number of hours that you study will predict your grade. That means that study hours is X, grade is Y. So you're going to go to your calculator. Whenever you want to enter data in, you hit stat. You go to edit because you want to type data in. You go up, press clear down. And then you go to L1, press clear down. And then you're going to enter your X into L1, Y into L2, so 3, enter, and so forth. Okay, so now in my L2, you type in your Y values. Press and enter after every single number. Lot of typing. Alright, so you got to make sure that they're all lined up. Now you need to do the equation for the line of best fit or line of regression. They both mean the same exact thing. So to do that, you have to hit the stat. You go to calc and you go to 4. Set Calc 4 gives you the line of regression. Do calculate all the way down, and it tells you the numbers. So you find your A, your B, plug it in. So it is y equals 6.31x plus 62.05, round 2 decimal places. Letter B says predict the grade, so that's the y, who studied for 6 hours. Hours is x. Which one do you have a number for? You have a number for x, so you plug it in. Y equals 6.31 parentheses 6 plus 62.05. You can type that into your calculator, and you're going to get 99.91. Awesome. So if a student received 100 on the test, which hopefully you will for your test, so that is your y. How many hours did the student study is your x. So which one do you have a number for? You have a number for y, so you plug it into your equation. 100 is equal to 6.31x plus 62.05. So now you got to solve for x, so you go to opposite operation. What you do to one side, you do it to the other. That cancels. 6.31x is equal to 37.95. Isolate that variable. 6.31 is being divided on both sides. 6.31, and that cancels. So x is equal to 6.01 hours. At least I think it's a 1. Can't read my handwriting. Alright, well, this concludes the video, and good luck on your test.